friends. Today I'm going to be reading you a goodnight story called Goodnight Farm by Patricia Hegarty. Out in the farm in the early evening light, the animals are settling down for the night. The cows have been milked and the pigs have been fed. Their busy day is over and now it's time for bed. As the farm grows quiet and ready to rest, Owl flutters and flaps and wakes in her nest. Good evening, Owl. Owl flaps her wings and sets off on her flight as the pigs and her piglets settle in for the night. After they wriggle and jiggle around in the sty, they snuggle together as the moon rises high. Good night, pigs. What do our piggies say? Oink, oink. Good. The shadows grow long as the darkness falls. In the stable the horses shift in their stalls. Snuffling and snorting, they whiny and neigh, and whisper good night at the end of the day. Good night, horses. High up in the field, his day's work all done, Scarecrow stands tall in the late setting sun. Each bird has now flown back to its nest. Night, night, Mr. Scarecrow. It is time to rest. Good night, Scarecrow. In the old barn in the day's fading night, Cow and her calf cuddle up for the night. Outside, the moonlight glitters and gleams as together they sleep safe in their dreams. Good night, Cow. Mommy hen gathers her chicks all around. Tucked under the wings, they kept safe and sound. Her little chicks say good night with a cheep. Then the nestling together, they fall fast asleep. Good night, chicks. While the farmer is tucked in all snug in his bed, the tractor sits silent in front of the shed. The day has been spent harvesting grains. Tomorrow for work will start over again. Good night, tractor. The pond is lit up, the light of the moon, and the 4-o'clock course begins its soft croaking tune. The small chirping crickets will soon start to sing, while Duck sleeps soundly, his head on his wing. Good night, Duck. Out in the pasture, the fluffy white sheep leap gently together before going to sleep. As the sheep snuggle up in the soft, cozy huddle, the lambs nestle close to their moms for a cuddle. Good night, sheep. Owl flies back to her nest. Her visits are done. She looks up to see the first rays of the sun. Then settling in, she closes her eyes as the pale glow of the morning brightens the skies. Good night, Owl. Good night, my friends. I'll see you soon.